What does the sun have to do with plants being green? The answer lies in how plants capture energy. To review from our animal evolution video, plants convert sunlight into usable energy through photosynthesis in the form of sugar. An easier way to think of this is that we eat plants to get that energy they produce to do cool things, like me recording this video takes a lot of energy. The people editing this video takes a lot of energy. The first step of photosynthesis is to capture sunlight. Plants use pigments as a way of absorbing sunlight. The most important pigment plants use is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll can be found in special cell structures called chloroplasts and absorbs light primarily in the red and blue-violet color spectrum. But chlorophyll also reflects green light, which is what makes plants look pretty green. Most plants contain lots of chlorophyll, since it can absorb the major wavelengths found in sunlight. Now, not all plants are green. So what's up with that? If they don't have chlorophyll, what do they have? Why don't you guys take a look outside your windows or go outside and look around? Can you find any plants that aren't green? If not, can you spot any plants that change colors in the fall? You might see an oak tree outside that will turn bright orange and red in early October. The pigments responsible for these color changes are called carotenoids. Carotenoids. Carotenoids make the plant leaves turn yellow, orange, and red, and they absorb wavelengths of sunlight that are missed by chlorophyll. So actually, it kind of sounds a little more useful, at least if you don't have chlorophyll or if you're done using it for the season. While chlorophyll degrades really quickly in the autumn when the plant prepares for winter, the carotenoids remain for a longer time, allowing plant yellows, oranges, and reds to show. So plants usually have both, but since chlorophyll degrades faster when we're coming up on winter, you're only going to see the other colors that are produced. In general, there are 3 ways that animals use color for protection: camouflage, mimicry, and warnings. Back in our animal evolution video, we briefly mentioned camouflage when we talked about our good friend the chameleon, who you may or may not have seen. However, chameleons aren't the only animals that can camouflage themselves. In fact, they're not even the best at it. Now, cuttlefish, not like cuttlefish, like cuttlefish, which are relatives of octopuses, octopuses, are even more adept than chameleons at changing colors. Cuttlefish, though they're actually colorblind, have an innate ability to imitate the contours and colors of their environment. The skin of the cuttlefish consists of 200 chromatophores, which are color-changing skin cells per square millimeter. And all of these produce camouflages at high resolutions, higher resolutions than even iPhone cameras, which I'm using right now. Though they can't copy every pattern around them exactly, they're still really difficult to spot. Thanks to camouflage, a cuttlefish can easily hide from predators. Now, camouflage is pretty easy to understand. We've all played hide and seek. But what about mimicry? What is that? I guess an easy way to explain it is mimicry is a way that organisms use colors to make themselves look so big and scary that predators aren't going to want to eat them. Moths, for example, have eye-shaped patterns on their wings to scare away birds. When a bird flies after a moth, the moth will land on a tree and spread its wings, revealing what looks like the face of a very angry owl. This act frightens the birds, so they leave the moth alone. But even though it's really scary, animals that use mimicry are not really what predators want to watch out for. The most dangerous animals are often the most brightly colored, which is what we call warnings. Kind of like how we use red for stop signs. For example, poison dart frogs are covered with patches of glossy red, blue, yellow, and neon green skin that stand out against the rainforest floor. Now, I don't know about you, to me those colors are pretty awesome, but to predators, those bright colors act as a huge warning that lets predators know that they're poisonous and they need to back off. Using colors like this saves both the poison dart frogs and the predators from a lot of trouble. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video. If you want to keep updated, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down there. I think it's down there. And also don't forget to join our community via the link below. People share tips, share photos, we all post our videos there too. Anyways, see you next time, crew.